Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome. Can everybody hear me? Press 1, please. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Golf Course Girl, Courtney, Cat's Eye. Can everybody hear me? Press 1, please. Feedback. Let's turn that off. Hello, Linda. Hello, Diana. Hello, everybody joining. Okay, great. So we're going to give everybody a chance to get in here. If you guys don't mind, smash that like button, please. Let everybody know that we are live so we can get to all these questions. I've had quite a few of you enter some questions, and we will be asking those. I'm just waiting for Des to get in. She should be popping in. I am feeling a bit better, Cat's Eye. Thank you. Hi, Cassie. Hello, everyone. Hello, Katie. Hello, Janet. Good morning. Good afternoon, whichever time zone you're in. And ask you guys, just smash that like button when you come in. Hello, Angela. Hello, Rhonda. TJ. Hello. Golf Coast. Hello. Janet. Hello, hello. We're just waiting to get everybody in here. Hello, Maureen. And I think I've got a pretty good setup. I've got a trusty little pillow here to rest my elbow on, because you guys know I have a problem with my back and my elbows, and I'm falling apart. I'm just getting too old for this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest my elbow on this so I can stay as steady as I can, because I've got a lot of people trying to say, oh, you're moving yet. I mean, I gain nothing by doing so, right? Hello, Parm. Good morning. Oh, good. Parm is in Vancouver, BC. Welcome, fellow Canadian. Just got my Timmies ready here. Hello, Cindy. Good morning. Good afternoon, whichever time zone you're in. Hello, Ruby Lou. And ask you guys, smash that like button on your way in, please. Hello, Styles by Malls and Black Widow. Good afternoon. Hello, Tammy. Got quite a few people coming in now. Smashing that like button helps let everybody know that we are live. Just got to get my stuff out of the way here. So what we're going to do, you guys, I promised this to you. I'm going to change arms with my action beads. I got a Timmy's gift cards for Mother's Day. Woohoo! Can't go wrong there, eh? We're going to be doing a pendulum session. I've got quite a few. I've got like 15 questions right now. We're going to see, we're going to get through these ones, and then once we're through these ones, you guys, if I've missed anything, then I will ask you, because I'm not going to be able to see all your questions and stuff on screen while I'm doing this. I like to pay attention to the questions and answers. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello, Cindy and Cat's Eye. Everybody's here. Cheshire, hello. Colorado's still getting snow, huh? Hello, Vicky. Yeah, it's actually really nice here today. But I know I don't take nothing for granted yet. I'm not about to start putting my flowers out or nothing, because I know we can still get snow. So, hello, everybody. Hello, Bonnie. 38 people. Hit that like button. Please smash that like button. Let everybody know that we are live. Hello, Lupe, Kellyanne, Silke, Kathy C. Good morning, good afternoon, whichever time zone you're in. Yeah, I am feeling better, you guys. It's just a wait and see, right? Not dying or nothing, so that's good. Every day above ground is good. Hello, Colleen. Wilma, hello. Okay, so we are going to get started. I don't see my sister in here yet. I'm just going to shoot her another message. I'm sure she will see it at some point and pop in. So I'll just shot her another message. Yes, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone had a great Mother's Day. Okay, so we're going to get started. Like I said, I've got about 15 questions I'm going to ask, okay? Once I'm done asking those questions, I will then open it up to you guys. Please don't put it in, any questions in, until I get through these 15 that I have, because I won't see them and I don't want them getting lost in the chat. I want to make sure that I've got all the questions that you guys want me to ask, okay? So, and I don't have slow-mo or nothing on, so hopefully you guys are able to post and whatnot. Feel free if you'd like to send a super chat or sticker. I'm always open for that. Not necessary, but they always help. Okay. So let's get into this. Okay, so there was a question answered by Angel Girl. She wanted to know, did Barry sell Suzanne's wedding rings? Okay, before we start, I'm going to ask, neutral please. I'm going to ask my pendulum, please show me your answer for yes. Thank you. And that is in a circle. Neutral, please. Thank you. Like I said, you guys, I'm trying as hard as I can. I'm even leaning up against the desk here to try and keep my hand. Believe me, I don't move this thing. I've got nothing to gain by doing so. We just want answers. Pendulum, can you show me your answer, please, for no? And there we go. That's a back and forth. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with questions. Ask the pendulum for neutral, please. Pendulum, did Barry Morphew sell Suzanne Morphew, his wife's wedding rings? Did he sell them? Doesn't want to answer. Let me just give the pendulum my energy to use for this session and this session only. Pendulum, did Barry Morphew sell his wife Suzanne Morphew's wedding rings? Did he sell them? Yes. I'm just marking them off as I ask them, you guys. Pendulum, is Suzanne Morphew happy that her husband Barry has been arrested for her murder? Is she happy? That's a yes. Okay, the third question. Pendulum. Does Suzanne Morphew's girls know exactly who killed their mother? Okay, I'm going to ask again because that was more or less back and forth like this. My yes is a circle, my no is left to right. So I haven't used my pendulum in a long time, you guys, so we're going to have some patience. I'm going to let you know if it just sit here and just jiggle, like sometimes it'll, I don't know if I can make it do it, but it'll just jiggle around. That's not wanting to answer or doesn't know, okay? And I am waiting a delivery too, you guys, so I may have to get my door if my doorbell rings. So please excuse me for that if and when that happens, if it happens during this session. Pendulum. Does Suzanne Morphew girls, does her children know exactly who murdered her mother, their mother? Yes. Okay. Pendulum. Does Suzanne Morphew's girls know that it was their dad, Barry Morphew, that murdered their mother? Yes. Wow. I just added that in, so I just want to write it down so I don't ask it again. Okay, the next one. Oh, this is a three-part for the next one, you guys. This was asked by Carrie. Pendulum. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains under water? Yes. There she is. Good morning, sis. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains in the ground? Yes. So in the ground, underwater. I did send you messages, sister. I sent you. Please bear with me for a second, you guys. At 11:35, I sent you a message. Sister. My sister. Okay. The third part to this question. Neutral, please. Thank you. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains in the creek by her home? Okay. That's what I mean by just sitting there and shaking. Okay, let's try this again, you guys. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains in the creek, under the water of that creek, by her home? That's a slight yes. I think why I'm gonna have to rephrase the question because it's not her home no more. Barry sold it, right? Okay, so let's say Pendulum. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains in the creek by her old Puma Path home? Yes. I've got yes. Yes, there's a lot of rumors that are going around, you guys, right now. Apparently, there's a rumor going around that the FBI is out in Indiana searching Trevor's property. Nothing has been confirmed. This is the first that I heard. Luby Lou just said I heard they are searching on Barry's mother's property. So that is also right now. Nothing against you, Luby Lou. Right now, it's just rumor. I have not been able to verify any of that. Okay, just give me a second, you guys. Okay, sorry, I thought that was my delivery, but it was only my mailman. So I'm still awaiting my delivery too, so please bear with me, you guys. It's a busy day today. So yes, so those two places, Trevor's place in Indiana and and Barry's mother's place, there's rumors going around that they're being searched, but I've not been able to verify that. Yeah, see, I heard that too, that Lauren had called regarding it and that she said no. Okay, so where was I? Okay, just let me, okay. Neutral, please. Pendulum. I want to lean up against this so I'm not moving my arm. Pendulum. Will Suzanne Morphew's physical remains be found? I'm getting a yes. Okay. Pendulum. Will Suzanne Morphew's physical remains be found within the next 3 months? Okay, you see how it's just shaking? Okay. Pendulum. Will Suzanne Morphew's physical remains be found within the next 5 months? Yes. Okay, I'm just writing that down, 5 months, that it said 5 months. Pendulum. Will Barry Morphew be found guilty of Suzanne Morphew's murder? I think my pendulum is mad at me, you guys, because I have not used it in quite a while. So just give me a second to give my pendulum some energy. My pendulum is allowed to use some of my energy. Suzanne, you can use some of my energy for this session and for this session only. Pendulum. Will Barry Morphew be found guilty of Suzanne Morphew's death? I got a slight yes. I'm going to ask one more time and then maybe we will come back to it. Pendulum. Will Barry Morphew be found guilty of Suzanne Morphew's murder? Yes. Okay, so that's another yes. Okay, Shivani asked, are there others that will be arrested for contributing to this crime? Okay. Pendulum. Other than Barry Morphew, are there others that will be arrested for the murder of Suzanne Morphew or for their involvement? That's a big yes. That's a big yes. So it looks like somebody else, at least one other person, is also going to be arrested for their involvement with either her murder or helping cover it up. Okay. Pendulum. Does Barry Morphew's girlfriend know that Barry killed Suzanne? No. So that's a no. Pendulum. Has Barry Morphew hidden money away in case he was arrested? Yes. Okay. Okay, so there's one, two, three, 4 areas I'm going to ask about right now about evidence. Pendulum. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, was there evidence found at the Puma Path home regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew? Yes. Pendulum. Regarding Suzanne Morphew, was there evidence of her murder found at any of Barry Morphew's job sites? I'll ask again. Pendulum. Regarding Suzanne Morphew, was any evidence found at any of Barry Morphew's work sites? I'm going to say yes to that. It's a very small yes. Pendulum. Regarding Suzanne Morphew. Regarding Suzanne Morphew, Was there any evidence found beside her old home at the Puma Path site? Was there any evidence found there regarding her murder? Yes, a big yes. A big yes. Pendulum. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, was there any evidence found in the motel room that Barry had rented the night before Mother's Day? Oh my gosh, a big yes, a big yes, a big yes, a big yes. Yes. Okay, Missy asked, Pendulum, has Barry Morphew ever killed another human being before Suzanne? No. Okay. Pendulum. Since Suzanne Morphew's murder, was she moved more than once? Was her physical remains moved more than once? Yes. So those are the questions I have right now, you guys. So, sorry, I just want to take a drink of my coffee. Are there any other questions that you guys want me to ask? Please put them in chat. Okay. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's death, does Trevor know what happened to her and who did it? A big yes. A big yes. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's death, were her remains burnt before her physical remains were disposed of? Was she burnt by Barry? No. Laura Pender is asking. Pendulum. Regarding Suzanne Morphew, are her physical remains buried under a tree? No. Okay, Gabriella Scholes asks, regarding Suzanne Morphew's death, were Suzanne Morphew's children involved with her murder? No. We do know that they are on, oh, Barry's dog. Okay, I'm getting my cases mixed up here. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's death, are her daughters going to testify in court regarding her death? Yes. Okay, Wakey Wakey wants to know, regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, was her death premeditated. Yes. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's remains, are her remains in one piece? Is her body intact? No. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, will her children turn on their father? I'm getting yes. Styles, I'll ask that, but we got that she was under the water in underground. Is Suzanne, regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, are her physical remains in some kind of well or pump? No. Tanya, I think I already asked that. I'll ask it again, but I want to try and get all these. I don't know who Cody is. Okay. Regarding the murder. My hand's cramping up there, you guys. This is my bad hand. Okay. Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, does Cassidy know what happened to Suzanne? No. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's two girls, will they reconnect with the Mormon family? Yes. Okay, Cody. Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, was anybody by the name of Cody involved with her murder? No. Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, is her body encased in cement? No. You're very welcome. Is there anybody else with any other questions? Does anybody else have any other questions they want me to ask? I answered that, Rachel, already. I got within 5 months. Okay, Christine, I will ask that, but we did get that she is underwater and under the ground, under the water. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, where her physical remains are they in the creek by the big square black rock? No. Janet, regarding Suzanne Morphew's physical remains, are they in a suitcase underwater? Okay. I'm going to make a comment about that because I do believe that she was in a suitcase underwater out in Aurora, but when they went to try and retrieve it, because the first attempt they couldn't get it, it was too heavy. The second time they went out, the suitcase was open and emptied. So unless she is somewhere else in another suitcase, I don't know. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's physical remains, is her remains in a suitcase underwater? It's not moving an inch. Okay, Ruth. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, was Suzanne Morphew's journal ever found? No. Yes, Luby Lou. There was a suitcase that was found out at Sand Creek Park near Aurora. And when they went to get it, it was too heavy. The water had dropped about 2-3 feet, which exposed the suitcase. When they tried to pull it out, it was too heavy and they kept sinking in the muck. So they came back the next day to get it. However, they were going to get out there in the muck because they even tried getting out there with rubber boots, but they kept sinking. When they tried to latch something onto it and pull it, it was way too heavy. But then the next day when they got out there, the suitcase was open and there was nothing in it. Good question, Justin. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, can you tell us, please, if Highway 287 is important regarding her case? No. Cindy wants to know, regarding Suzanne Morphew's death, did her husband, Barry Morphew, do something to hide her remains, the scent of her remains, from cadaver dogs? Yes. Pendulum. Regarding the death and murder of Suzanne Morphew, was Suzanne Morphew wearing any jewelry when she was murdered? Yes. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, did Adventures with Purpose pass by where her remains are when they were in the area looking for her? No. Mary Ann Welton. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, are Suzanne Morphew's remains buried underneath one of the 5 trees? No. Okay. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, is anything related to her death buried under one of those 5 trees? Is there anything related to Suzanne Morphew's death buried under those 5 trees? Yes. So there's something under there. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains buried underneath the little statue by the rocks? No. Oh, Missy, I asked one of your questions, so you're going to have to rewind. Tammy, I asked already if she was buried in cement. Is Suzanne Morphew helping AK and Gonzo to locate her physical remains? I'm getting no. I'm getting no. Yes, I did ask if he was responsible for killing any other humans, and it said no. Pendulum. Is Suzanne Morphew's remains close to the cemetery in Salida? No. Pendulum. Is Suzanne Morphew's jewelry that she had on buried with her? No. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains buried in Colorado? Yes. That's a good question, Cindy. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, did Barry Morphew set any fires to draw attention away from Suzanne's death? Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, did Barry Morphew set any fires in the area to distract from Suzanne's murder? It's almost like it wants to answer yes, but it's going every which way. Regarding Pendulum, regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, did Barry Morphew send out friend requests on Suzanne Morphew's Facebook? Yes. Angel Girl. Pendulum, regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, did Barry Morphew kill her in their Kuma Path home and then bury her remains elsewhere? Yes. Okay, Cat's Eye. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew and her murder, did Barry Morphew burn any evidence regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder? I'm getting yes. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Sorry, you guys. I felt that one coming. Did Barry Morphew try and bribe an official? Well, we already knew that anyway, but it is saying yes. Thank you, you guys. I tried to hold it, but there was no way. Good question, Irish Spirit Eyes. Neutral, please. Neutral, please. Did Barry Morphew murder Suzanne Morphew because Suzanne wanted to leave him? Yes. Oh, thank yous all for the bless yous. Styles by Malls. Good question. Pendulum. Was Barry Morphew involved in anything illegal? A big yes. Ruth D wants to know. Pendulum. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains buried under the waterfall that Barry Morphew made? No. Did Barry Morphew tell his girlfriend he killed Suzanne Morphew? No. Oh, thank you, Wakey Wakey Eggs and Bakey. Well, I am blessed to have all of you here. Thank you so much for that. It's much appreciated. I will give you a shout out for that. Wakey Wakey Eggs and Bakey says, we are blessed to have found you. Well, I am blessed to have all of you. Thank you so much for your super chat. Okay, did Suzanne sign the paperwork Barry brought her? Okay, Cheshire. Did Suzanne Morphew sign the paperwork that Barry brought her? Did she sign that paperwork? No. Thank you, Ruby Lou. Ruby Lou says, great channel. What makes this channel great are all of you. So I want to thank all of you also. Okay. Let's look at billing. Blink. Did Barry Morphew have a gambling problem? Let me just, wait a minute. Let me just get my arm up against here, you guys, so I'm not moving it whatsoever. Did Barry Morphew have a gambling problem? No. Oh, you missed a lot, Darlene. Yes, thank you, Des, for being here too, and Missy. Thank you guys both for being here. Well, let's ask Cheshire. Was Barry Morphew involved in selling illegal drugs? No. No. Okay, Darlene. Pendulum. Did Suzanne Morphew... Sorry, you guys, almost let it slip out of my hands. Pendulum. Did Suzanne Morphew find out that Barry was cheating on her? Yes. Oh, thank you, Cheshire. I appreciate that. Thank you, you guys, for your super chats. It's much appreciated. Okay. Pendulum. Did Barry Morphew, his friend George, have anything to do with helping Barry conceal Suzanne's remains? I'm getting yes. A big yes, you guys. Let me ask that again, just in case I moved it. What was his name again? Okay. Pendulum. Did Barry Morphew's friend George have anything to do with helping him conceal Suzanne Morphew's remains? I got yes. Again. Good question, Ruth. Thank you again, Cheshire, for your donation. I appreciate it. Good question. Let's ask. Ruth Bartlett. The blue shirt that AK found, did that belong to Suzanne Morphew? No. Yes, Kelly Ann Garber says there are going to be multiple people who know what happened. It's a matter of time. One of the questions we asked at the beginning was, is anybody else going to be arrested? And it said yes. I think we asked if Trevor was involved and it said no. Okay, we're going to ask Amy. Amy Harville wants to know, regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, does George know where Suzanne Morphew's physical remains are? Does he know where? Yes. Okay, let me ask again because my arm wasn't up against this. But it did say yes. Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, does Barry Morphew's friend George know where Suzanne Morphew's physical remains? Well, I didn't even get to finish it. Yes. I didn't even get to finish the question. Ruth D. Pendulum. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains near the Two Rivers Road? No. Styles by Malls. Is George what? Is George what? Okay. Is George the 400 tours guide? I don't know. It was kind of going no, then it went kind of going yes, and now it's just sitting still. Oh, that's Barry's friend? It's been so long, you guys, I don't remember. I know that these names are important, but I remember Trevor apparently once spoke for the family, but I forgot what his friend's name was and blah, blah, blah. But anyway. Okay. Regarding Suzanne Morphew, are her physical remains in more than one location? Yes. But that could be because she was moved too. Let me just ask again because it was kind of no, but yes. We're going to ask it this way. Regarding Suzanne Morphew, are her remains right now in more than one location? No. Okay, neutral. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's remains, has her remains been at more than one location since she went missing? Yes. So like I thought, she was moved. Okay, Janet Condon. Pendulum. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, did Barry Morphew dismember her body? No. Oh, okay. Thank you, Styles by Malls. Thank you for letting me know that. Hey, that's a good question, Luby Lou. Pendulum. Neutral, please. Neutral. Has Suzanne Morphew's physical remains been found by law enforcement and they are not telling us? Have her remains been found? No. No. Oh, that's a good question. Where did that go? Courtney, does Barry's mom know? That's a good question. Nobody's asked that, and I totally forgot about that. Pendulum, regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, does Barry Morphew's mother know what Barry did? Yes. A big yes. A big yes. Justin, I think we already asked that question. Hey, just give me a second, you guys. Like, you're going to see. Like, look at my arm. Oh, you guys can't see it. I got a big indent there, right there, going right across my arm from pushing on the edge of this so I don't move my arm. So just give me a couple seconds. I'm going to look for you guys. Got something for my elbow, but I'm still pushing my arm up against this, so it kind of hurts. I don't want to move my hand at all because I don't need people telling me that I'm moving my hand. I'm moving it. I think we answered that already, Des. I asked that too, Ruth, if Barry had a gambling addiction. It said no. From what I think. I think that's what it answered. I think we answered that already too, Des, about the papers. I'm not sure what papers they're referring to, Vicky. I'm going to have to... Oh, thank you, Kelly Ann Garber. Thank you, Kelly Ann. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Like all of you, thank you so much for those who have contributed and gave me a super chat. It does help. Thank you so much. That's a good question, Cindy. Oh, Cat's Eye, thank you. Thank you, you guys. Whoops. I appreciate that so much. Okay, there's a good question here. Let me just get that. I forget who asked it now because it's gone flying by. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder. Okay, let me get my arm up against here. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, did Barry remove Suzanne's remains from the house in a suitcase? Yes. Okay, let's ask the same thing. Did Barry Morphew remove Suzanne Morphew's remains from the Puma Path house in a cooler? No. Okay, there's another one here. Styles by Malls wants to know, Pendulum, was Barry Morphew laundering money through his business before or after Suzanne's death? Has he been laundering money through his business? Oh, a big yes. I don't know what that's going to mean, but that is a big yes. Another good one, Sally. Pendulum. Is Barry Morphew, oh, sorry, you guys, my elbow just about went out there. Pendulum. Is Barry Morphew contemplating suicide? I want to say it was saying yes, but it was kind of swinging around there. So I'm going to take that as a maybe. Des, we answered that already if they thought he was guilty. Where did that go? Okay, that's another good one. Thank you again, you guys, for your donations. I appreciate it. Pendulum. Was Barry Morphew getting ready to flee before he was arrested? Was he ready to flee the area before he was arrested? Okay, wait. Pendulum. Was Barry Morphew getting ready to flee the area before he was arrested? Yes. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, the suitcase that was in the water near Sand Creek Park near Aurora, was there evidence regarding Suzanne's murder in that suitcase? No. It's saying no. That's weird. G. Joe wants to know, other than the two girls he has with Suzanne Morphew, does Barry Morphew have any other children? No. Was the private eye that was involved with Suzanne Morphew's murder, was that the person that Barry tried to bribe? No answer. That's a good question, Ruth. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, did Barry Morphew disable the surveillance cameras that were on their Puma Path home? Did he disable them? Yes. Big yes, you guys. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good job. Good job to you guys, too. You guys are coming out with some pretty good questions. I think that was asked before, Sonia, in another, but we will ask, is Barry Morphew connected in any way, shape, or form to the Delphi murders? No. We did get that one, Lupe. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you so much. Lupe, we did ask if they would ever find her remains, and then we went by months, and I got within 5 months. Oh, that's a good question. Thank you again, Darlene. I appreciate that. This is another very good question. Thank you, Amy. Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, do her children, her 2 girls, have evidence that Barry gave them, like jewelry? That is a big yes. A big yes. Thank you for that, Amy. Regarding the death of okay, thank you, Irish Spirit Eyes. Regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew, her death and her murder, did Barry Morphew's employee Morgan know more than what she has told? No. I don't think that we have gotten that, Cheshire, that there were 3 people. I've got 2 that it's confirmed so far. One was his friend there that apparently did the duties or whatever, and Barry. That's a good, Courtney, I will ask that. Pendulum. Will Barry Morphew's mother be arrested for anything in the murder of Suzanne Morphew? Will she be arrested for anything regarding the death of Suzanne Morphew? No. Oh, thank you, Missy. I appreciate you, my dear. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Darlene has a few questions. Do the neighbors know anything that they have not told law enforcement regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder? Do they know anything more? No. Show. Okay. Regarding Shoshan, Barry Morphew's girlfriend, does anybody in Indiana know her? Anybody related to the Morphews know her? No. I'm just going to, Looby-Loo, I'm going to ask that a little because it can't say one or the other. Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, is Barry Morphew going to try and pin the murder on somebody else? Is he going to try and pin the murder of Suzanne on somebody else? Yes. Thank you again for that, Missy. Gijo. Will Trevor testify against Barry Morphew in court? Yes. Oh, Ruth, very good question. Thank you. Does Barry Morphew have cameras surveilling where he placed Suzanne Morphew's remains? Is there cameras so he can see? Yes. Yes. Very good question. Good question. I'm going to put that up so I know where I'm at. Styles by Malls. Thank you for your question. Pendulum. The camping trip that Barry and Suzanne's girls were sent on, was that a plan to get the girls out of the house? Right away. A big, holy crap, a big yes. A big yes. Lori says yes. That's where I have gotten that she has been moved to, Lori, is in that creek. I feel that when the creek wasn't running, like didn't have a lot of water in it coming through it, I believe he made a little dam, dug, put her in there, put the dirt back over, let the creek start running again, and put rocks. So it just looks like rocks are running, you know, the water's running like it normally would. I think she's underneath there somewhere. And I do believe that he has cameras. Yes, Angel Girl, I agree. I agree. They need to search by his cameras. Wherever he had those cameras. He had those cameras up there for a reason. So. Okay, I'll ask one more question, Amy. It's going to be one more question, you guys. Maybe a couple more if there's some good ones that come up. Unless you guys want to give me a few minutes to just chit-chat so I can rest this arm a bit. Regarding Barry Morphew, are his daughters supportive of any female relationship he may be in right now? I'm getting no. Yes, let me rest my arm for just give me a couple minutes, you guys, to rest my arm. My hand is good. This is the one that I need the surgery on. Just let me rest it for a bit, but you guys come up with some more questions and I will gladly answer some more. I'm going to ask you guys, please smash that like button. We got 153 people in here, only 98 likes. Please smash that like button. It lets people know that we are live. So please, 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 155 in here now and only 98 likes. And of course, there is my one thumbs down. We all, well, I think I know exactly who that is. So, I mean, I don't know why you would give a thumbs down on something like this other than you have a personal thing against me. And I think I know exactly who you are. So I'm not going to out you because you don't have many subs. So to each their own. It's just sad that somebody's got to be that hateful. I believe what goes around comes around. So Lori, I just got that they do not support any female relationship that he may be having. I think that they've been very misled by Barry. I think he had them believing that somebody else had done this. Could very well be. Could very well be that Barry, you know, silenced them. You know, we don't know, right? There has been so much new information come out on this. How could anyone give a thumbs down? Amy, I know who it is. It's another creator that I'm just going to leave it at that, which is to each their own. Karma. I believe in karma, so his ego will never let him commit suicide. I'm not so sure about that, Laura. I'd like to speak on that because don't forget, Barry is so used to living the high life, getting what he wants. He's such a narcissist. What I want is what I want. He's always lived the high life since, you know, at least the last mega years that I know of. Always had beautiful homes. I cannot see him living in a 6x6 cell. And I believe that when he sees the evidence that they have against him, I really do think that he will take the easy way out because he will never be able to face his daughters. You know, it may not happen until he's found guilty, if he's found guilty. But I think if he's found guilty, absolutely he is going to try and commit suicide because he's not going to be able, number one, to live under them conditions of a jail after he's used to living in $1 million homes. Yes, Amy, he's lost control of everything, and everything with Suzanne was about control. He has now lost all control. So I do believe that he may very well try and commit suicide. But I think he'll only try it once, like if he believes that he's going to be found guilty. So yes, Amy, I do believe that. Angel Girl, I will ask that. Thank you so much for that question. Oh, sorry, where did it go? Oh my gosh, where did it go? Where did that question go? It was a good one too. Oh, there it is. Melissa, great question. Pendulum. Was Barry Morphew involved with intimidating AK and Adventures with Purpose when they were out searching the creek for Suzanne? Yes. Yes. Oops. Matt, we got that she is in Colorado. Hey, sis. My sister wants to know, will Barry Morphew ever tell us or the police where to find Suzanne Morphew's body? Yes. Oh, wow. We're getting yes. Okay, Cindy wants to know, are Barry and Suzanne Morphew's children, were they afraid to speak up against their dad, and are they still afraid of him? No. Amy. Thank you, Amy, for your question. Is there someone in law enforcement or government position I was trying to help? Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, does Barry Morphew have someone in law enforcement or a government position helping him try to cover up her murder? No. Okay, there was another one here too, you guys. Oh, here we go. Cheshire. Regarding the death and murder of Suzanne Morphew, was her brother Andy Mormon close to where her remains are buried? Yes. Ruth Bartlett, thank you for your question. Did Barry Morphew pay for his new girlfriend's house? Yes. Aww. Jade Patrol, I'm glad you love your sweatshirt. And thank you to everybody who has ordered one of my support shirts or sweatshirts from my bonfire. And also thank you to everybody who has sent in donations and super chats today also. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all your guys and your support. It's just been phenomenal. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Jade Patrol, email me a picture of you in your sweatshirt and I will post it. They don't own that Indiana home anymore, Marianne, but I will ask. Pendulum, regarding Suzanne Morphew's remains, are any of her remains buried in Indiana? No. Yes, great questions, you guys. Great, great, great questions. Amy asks, regarding the Puma Path home, are the trail cams that Barry put up, are they still active? I'm getting no. Linda, you got yours too? Ah, Linda, you ordered a sweatshirt too. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. And my sister says she's got the gray and the black zip-ups. Cheryl share. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate everybody for all your support. It can't give me a name, Matt, so we're going to ask this. Was Suzanne Morphew's Range Rover sold to someone in the family? No. Okay, was it even sold? Okay, let me get my arm up against this. There we go. Was Suzanne Morphew's Range Rover sold? Yes. So it's been sold, but not to anyone in the family. I kind of asked this question already, Laura, if there was any evidence found at the Puma Path home, and I forget what we got, but let's ask it again. Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, did law enforcement find any evidence of her murder at their old Puma Path home when they searched it? Did they find any evidence of her murder at the Puma Path home? Yes. Cat's Eye said, ask Matt's question. I think I just did. Okay. In regards to Barry Morphew, he is charged with trying to bribe a public servant. Was that public servant that Barry tried to bribe a contractor? I'm getting yes. But a contractor isn't a public servant, right? So I don't know, but it said yes. Thank you. Everybody that has bought merch from my store, thank you very much. And all the super chats and super stickers today, also, thank you very much. All I ask is you guys smash that like button, please, to let everybody know that we are live. See if maybe other people come in and let us know what questions that they may have. They may have some good questions that we haven't asked yet. Okay, Matt, we will ask. Is Suzanne Morphew's physical remains buried at the Cushmans? No. Okay. Regarding the death and murder of Suzanne Morphew, do the police have any eyewitness testimony from someone who helped Barry dispose of her body? No. Ruth Bartlett is asking. Does Barry Morphew have nightmares regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder? Is he having nightmares? Yes. Lori Fuller asks, regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, did Barry Morphew try to bribe any police officers? Did Barry Morphew try and bribe any police officers? I'm getting yes and no with that. Nana, thank you for your question. Nana wants to know, did Barry Morphew bribe or try to bribe more than one public official regarding the murder of his wife, Suzanne Morphew? Yes. Styles by Malls. Please, you guys, smash that like button. Let's let everybody know what we are doing here. Regarding the murder of Suzanne Morphew, did Barry Morphew put animal carcasses out around his house to make his bobcat story stick? I'm getting yes. Deborah, thank you, Deborah, for your question and welcome. Regarding the death and murder of Suzanne Morphew, is there any corruption involved within the law enforcement agencies dealing with her case? Is there any corruption involved? I'm getting yes. I'm getting yes. I don't, Missy, I don't understand that one that you're asking about a contractor. Melissa Kirk, thank you for your question. Regarding Suzanne Morphew, was Barry Morphew hoping Suzanne did not recover from her second bout of cancer? A big yes. A big yes. Thank you for that question. I think what we've gotten so far is yes, within, don't forget, in one of my reads, you guys, I think it was last October or November, or it could have been the February, beginning of February reading, Suzanne told us in that read that, and specifically, big things were happening come spring when we asked about when she was going to be found. It came out in those reads, you guys. Things came out in my reads back as far as October, November. Some of the reads I've been sent timestamps. I've gotten hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails, you guys, lately regarding this. And I'm just trying to take a sip of my coffee here. Regarding this, that my reads had predicted, and things came out in my reads. So I went back and watched a couple of them, just the timestamps that were sent to me, where Suzanne, I think it was the February one, I did make a post about it, where Suzanne said that this was all going to come to a head come spring, and look what happened. So I know there was more. I just can't remember right now, you guys. There was a lot more that came out in those reads that people have sent me timestamps on to my email. It's just I've got so many emails, you guys, sitting in my. I think I've got over 600 right now that I haven't even got to read yet. I do have my daughter help me with some, but most of them I need answers just from me. But yeah. Okay, let's ask that Looby Loo. Does Barry Morphew still owe for some of Suzanne Morphew's medical bills? Is there still outstanding bills to be paid? Yes. Good question, Ruth. Regarding Suzanne Morphew's murder, did Barry admit the truth to the pastor of the church that he went to? Did Barry admit the truth to that pastor? I'm getting yes. Cat's Eye goes, hey, hey, the gang's all here. I got a hospital exam room flag signed today. Barry bragged about what he's done. Has Barry Morphew been bragging about what he has done to Suzanne? No. Okay, this is going to be the last question, you guys. Was Cassidy C. being honest in his interview last September regarding Suzanne Morphew being missing, murdered, etc.? No. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I am going to have to get off here because I do have a bunch of things still left to do. I'm going to stop my camera. There we go. Yes, we all know that he did sell the Puma Path home. He sold the house in Indiana, and he did sell other properties, you guys. But I'm just noticing the time. I wasn't expecting to be on this long, but I do have to run because I have somewhere I've got to be at 2 o'clock. I have an appointment, so I do have to get off. I'm sorry for cutting this quickly, but I just realized the time. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you for all your donations and super chats and super stickers. Thank you for supporting me by buying the shirts and merch in my bonfire. I will be bringing more stuff to you later on. Letitia is going to be in court at 5 p.m. Eastern, so I will be covering that, okay? So I will see you guys later today. Thank you so much. Thank you to my sister for coming out. Missy, thank you to both my mods. Thank you, thank you. I love you guys to the end of the earth and back. Thank you to all my subs for always being supportive and supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you. I love yous all. Okay, so I will see you guys again later this afternoon when we cover the Letitia Stout. It's going to be an appearance of her counsel. Okay, I will talk to you all again then. Bye-bye for now.